Cool. That worked out well. Hey, so I'm gonna make another video, but more in terms of what meditation can do, what it is doing all the time, and it's nothing more than a reminder of who we are, and it gives us a bigger meaning as to, you know, what we want to do in life, and just who we are in general, really. I mean, just the overall concept of what we see here. And something that really hit me today, you know, I was sit down, focused on my breath, and I just let go, and I came back, and over time throughout the day, I have realized that I have this small perception of life through my thoughts, and what I believe life should be, and what I think it should be doing for me, and whatnot. And that is a, like Mickey says, that's a sickness. It's sick. You're sick in the mind. You are sick in the head to think that life needs to be the way that you need it to be. Life isn't that way, and it won't ever be that way, and it will not. Consciousness does not care about what you think about it, and about what you think about this and that, and what you like and what you don't like, and how you think it should be and how you think it shouldn't be, and who you think you should be talking to, and who you think what you should be doing. It doesn't matter what you're doing in the end of the day. I came to this realization that I am the doing of everything. So the core in me, the consciousness itself that looks out and is aware of everything, is consciously making all of this. I am this video. I am the people watching this video. I am all of the trees. I'm everything going on right now. I am consciously creating love. I am creating awareness. I am creating meaning more than I am words. I am trying to let other people know that the notion, the idea of what you think you are in this life that you think you're living is just a it's just a speck. It's such a speck. It's so teeny. It doesn't matter. It essentially just doesn't matter. Consciousness is going to do what it's going to do, and what it's been doing for the past who knows how long. And it will keep doing what it does when you're not here and not aware of it. You're here now aware of something, and later on you're going to be aware of something else. And it'll just keep going and going and going. It doesn't end. There's no ending to it. And there's no beginning. It just is. It just is. And when we come to terms with that, we begin to appreciate it a little bit. We begin to appreciate what we see and what we're doing and who we are. We begin to come back to self, which is consciousness, which is in everything and everyone. It's here. It's that butterfly. It's these trees. It's me, whatever this notion of I think I am. However, we have to know what we aren't. We have to know that we are not our thoughts, we are not our emotions, we're not our body. And all these things we get very clingy and attached to because it's all we see and it's all we know. But if we all had the sense of understanding that every single person that you've ever met and every single thing you've ever done was you, for the longest time, my ego has been searching for some fulfillment out here, for some purpose or some kind of something. But I've been home the whole time. I've been the purpose the whole time. When I say I don't mean this attachment. I just mean the concept of I. When we're able to drop that and look in bigger terms and see, okay, I'm not what I think I am, but I'm obviously a lot more, and I'm doing this all the time. and we come back to the moment and we see what we're doing. We see what we're creating. Our thoughts do create our reality. They certainly do. And that's why it's very important to get a control of those things. Because when we're not in control of our thoughts and we're not even aware that we're separate of our thoughts, then we're just creating. We are unconsciously creating. We are this dream that we call life. We are not creating it. It is creating itself through our thoughts. But whose thoughts and beliefs are those? Are they yours, or are they other people's, and other ways of media influence and culture influence? That's how I put it. You're either creating through culture, or you're creating through your own heart space. And the only way to create through your own heart space is to have inner knowing, is to know, hey, I see these thoughts coming up, I see these emotions coming up, I see these feelings coming up, but that does not mean that I associate with them. It doesn't mean that I have to give them my all. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. And that's what life does. It comes and it goes. And it keeps doing it over and over and over. That's all it does. So when we can come back to ourselves and step into the moment, that's when the sense of I begins to drop. Because we understand, we begin to understand, begin to feel that we are all that's going on. All of it. We're all that's going on. What's in me is in everything here. Everything. And you step out of this personal version of what you think it should be like, and you step into the whole of universal awareness of, wow, this is what God's creating. And God is consciousness. That's what I believe. That's what I know within myself. And because it's within me and it's out here, that means that I'm not separate from it. So I'm a part of it. I'm a part of the whole system. I don't believe that there's one being that is above all of this. I think that being is all of this. It's in all of it. And that's why there's so much influence with it thrown at us at a very young age, and even continuous influence to take control of our minds so we could subconsciously create someone else's reality. That fear that we watch, all those TV shows, all those things that we give our attention to, we are creating that in our own life. And when you begin to look back at that and say, I don't want to create that, no, I don't want to create that fear bull crap. I'm done with that. I'm over that. I want to create love and greater good for the planet and for people. And that's what I'm doing. I set my intention to it. It's intent. But remember, just take a good look at everything going on whenever you can in your life. Just remember to come back to the center and look at what's going on and be like, wow, all of everything going on is me. That doesn't mean that I have control over it. Hell no, I don't. I don't have damn control over what goes on out here. This just goes on, and it does it with or without me. It does not matter if I'm here or not, if the sense of I'm here or not. That sense of I, that sense of control, that sense of ego that wants it its way. But when we can drop that and just be in the flow of life and allow life to flow through us and just allow life to do what it wants to do, we make an intention, we set it out there, and we let consciousness create that intention effortlessly. The way it is. What happens is the way it needs to be, and the way it always has been. And when we can let go of trying to control this idea of the world and what we think it should be, and let go of all that crap, and just see that we don't have any control over it, but we're damn as hell in it, so we might as well just ride it. Go with it. Stop looking, just be with what's going on. I think that's important, and I think that's a message I just wanted to get out to everybody today. And we need to allow ourselves, we need to let go. We need to just let go sometimes. We need to let go as much as we can. And that is a step to really living life, is by letting go. By just, alright, just letting go with what happens. With whatever's going on in our lives. I'm not saying just ignore it, but what I mean is let go of the way you think it should be. And allow it just to flow out naturally. And it'll come out the way it needs to come out. And that's fine. Because everything in this world's already perfect. So why are you trying to screw it up by trying to have your own idea of what you think perfect is? No. That idea of what you think perfect is, you picked up from early on. And you've just carried it. And you have not let it go. But it's important. It is crucial for my growth anyways to let go. And to just be here. And not try to have it the way that I think it should be. Because it ain't gonna play that way. It won't. Consciousness does not give two shits about what I think it should be doing. Because it doesn't matter. It's gonna play out the way it's gonna play out. And we can drop our belief systems of good and bad and whatever and let it all go and allow it to be the way it is. It just is. That's when we feel liberated. And that's when we see that we have been what we've been seeking this whole time. And that's it. The search is over. It's done. Don't worry about the search. I found the search. I haven't found anything. I am what I was looking for the whole time. So what I'm doing is what's going on. And that's it. And just go with life. Don't fight it. Don't argue it. Don't try to have it your way, because it's not going to be that way. It just won't. It won't. It's not the way this works. So the two most important words, I think, is just let go. It's letting go of who we think we are, letting go of what we think the world should be, and freeing ourselves from that trap of control, of ego, of having to have it a certain way. It's a message for the video today, and I hope everyone's having a good day. Quick little tip, trying to think of something. A good, easy way for me I've been letting go is breathe in, follow the breath, and let it out. Just let it out and keep doing that. And, ask yourself, is it really the way that I want something? Does this really matter? Like, does the way that I want it, do I need it to be this way? And if something isn't going the way that I want it, can I be okay with that? Can I be okay with something not going my way? If you can't, then ask, well, why can't I be okay with this? And if I still can't be okay with this, who can't be okay with this? Who is that can't be okay with that? Because I'll tell you right now, it ain't who you think it is. It isn't you. No, it's the ego. It's the notion of who you think you are and what you think you should be doing. But deep down, you are the answers. You have everything you need. There's nothing outside of this moment that you can find. Everything is here now all the time. And the search is done. The search is over with. There's no external thing out there going to save me and try to... No. All of this is me. It's all the savior of me. I am my savior. I am the answers that I seek. And so are you. This idea of the separation is bullshit. It's bullshit. So when we're judging people, you're judging yourself. You're not judging anybody else but yourself. And you don't see it because you think you're separate from those people that you see. But those people are you. They're all you. They're all you. And, that's it. So, I'm done with the video. I'm gonna... get this. Try to...